Hi guys, another dark drawing. Sorry about that, but I gotta do what I gotta do. So, this one is Poinsettia by Katarina Brezhnaya. Trying my best. I probably butchered her name. Sorry about that, Katarina. Okay, so step number 1. So obviously Poinsettia is a Christmassy thing. Going to be a flower-like thing. Step number 1, we're going to make sort of an amoeba type shape, and then we're going to aura that amoeba type shape. And then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arms out from there, like a starfish arms, with skinny. And then in here, we're going to aura this shape again around like that. And then we're going to put 5 more skinny arms. It looks like the middle arms are not as long out as the first set of arms. That might be important. Don't know if it is or not, but well, yeah, it looks like it might be important. So then we're going to go from the tall one and kind of swoop out and go to the shorter one, and then follow that downward like that, so that we have this sort of a windmilly looking thing going to every other one, from the tall one to the short one. Okay, and then we're going to go back the other way, from the tall one to the short one, going the other direction. And I guess that's your pattern. You can do various things with it. And this one is really interesting. She took that idea of this spine and went one way and then the other. I don't know exactly how that was done. Oh, here's the short one. So there's a short one in there in that shade that I don't really see well. There's a short one, and then a taller one, and a shorter one, and a taller one. That's really interesting. But I think I'll stick with that just by itself. Just simple. I'm gonna stick with simple today. I may draw it in red though, if I can get my camera to focus properly with some light. I'm gonna do this slowly. Oh, yeah. The contrast of lights is tough here. I don't know, am I going to draw this one in red? I think I am. That's brown. Where's my red pen? That one's red. I'm going to draw this one in red. See what happens. So in the middle here, I want an amoeba-y shape. Let me zoom in a bit. And then I'm going to aura that amoeba-y shape like that. And then I want to put 5 stems coming out. I'm going to do them first without the second part. They can have swoops and whoops to them. Probably better if they do. And then just do a little echo. Like that. Skinny little arms, right? Right, that's what it says. Okay, and then it says to echo this again here. Like that. And then make the shorter arms in between. Okay. So far so good. I like this organic stuff when it's easy to do an organic tangle. Okay, so then I want to go from the tall part down to here, kind of with a swoop like that, and then just kind of follow that all the way down this leaf. Like so. Something like that. And these can be kind of organic-y as well. I imagine it probably looks best if they are not perfect. Like that. And another one. Okay, something in that fashion. We're going to go do the other direction. So it's going to start up here and come that way. Like that. You know, at first when I saw the sample, I didn't really see a poinsettia in there, but now that I'm drawing it, I do. It's interesting how I didn't see it before. Tomorrow my husband will be going to the local university that has a agriculture department. I don't know if there's very many that have that, but this one does. Cal Poly Pomona has an agriculture department, and they grow their own poinsettias in the greenhouse there, and that's where our church purchases poinsettias to decorate the sanctuary. I think they're picking up 35 or 40 of them or something. It's a lot. I did it last year. My son and I borrowed somebody's truck and we went and picked them up. It's a lot of poinsettias. Oh, that's really pretty. I like it. I think red was a good choice. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I think I want to make the shorter one red. Fill it completely in with red on this shorter side here. I'm wondering if striping would look good, and I'm not even sure. But if I start it, I have to keep going. So I'm not sure if I should. I'm going to do these little ones first and then decide what I'm going to do. If I'm going to do striping or not. I feel like it wants striping. Just gonna go for it. If it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. But I'm just gonna go for it. I think my son might be home. He might have just heard his car. So you might hear him come home. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty. Okay. Like that. Wow, that totally looks different, doesn't it? Alright, I am super happy with that. So I want this striping to go here, about here, that. Okay. Just planning out where I want my sparkle bits. Pretty awesome. I'm so tired. It doesn't even, it feels like it's so late when it gets dark so early. I mean, it's not even, just barely 5:30. And I feel like it's bedtime. It's really weird. I mean, my husband's not even home from work yet. My son's still at school. I thought I heard him come home, but apparently that was a neighbor, 'cause nobody came in the house. finals week this week. And then he'll be off school for a couple of weeks. But he's gonna, on the weeks that he's not at school, he works full-time. So I think I'll see him even less than I do now with him being in school. And then when school starts up again in January, he will only have 5 classes left, and then he will have a bachelor's degree in computer something or other, systems administration. He's a smart dude. Math and science has always been his thing. He passed me by in math when he was in like middle school. 7th or 8th grade, he was doing math that beyond my capability. Math was not my forte. Art and literature were more my forte. I can spell like a whiz-bang, but I can't do math. Well, no, I don't. I take it back. I can do math. I don't know how to do upper division math. You can get much beyond symbol algebra or geometry and I'm lost. But, yeah. He's awesome. I'm so proud of him. But then he needs to start looking for a job. Because the job he has now is a student worker position, and when he's no longer a student, he loses his job. And he's trying really hard to get a full-time position there, but it's been a hassle, so he may have to leave. And if that's the case, well, he's actually thinking of applying to jobs very far away from where we live, and that will make us sad. But I understand, you know, you gotta go where the jobs are. He's thinking of applying up in the Silicon Valley area, San Jose, San Francisco Bay area, because that's where all the technology jobs are. Well, not all of them, but a goodly number of them. And it's also where we have family who have offered to let him live in their home until he gets settled someplace, a place of his own. So, you know, he has incentive to move there if he decides that's the direction he wants to go. But I sure would miss him. I think my husband would miss him more. He really didn't even want him to go away to college. I mean, I was fine if he wanted to go away to college, but my husband really wanted him to stay home to go to college. And he wanted to just save money, so he stayed home to go to college. I'm going to make little dots in there, I think. All right. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Wow. I was just concentrating on doing one stripe at a time, and now I look up and I go, whoa. Okay. I'm going to sign that, but I'm going to change pens to sign with. come on. Decide which way it's going to live, because it is a little flat on one side. This side is flatter than the rest, and I may, yeah, it feels like that's the bottom. Poinsettia. And it does need a little bit of shading, so I'll grab my pencil, and I think I'm going to do it here. So just a little bit of shading right there. The boy is home. Little shading right there. Almost done. I was trying to draw fast. I didn't draw fast enough. Okay. A little bit around there. And almost done. Do that. See what happens here. I'm not sure I'm going to like this shading. Oh no, it's fine. Hard to tell sometimes. Okay. Am I done? Okay, look up. Yeah, I think so. I think that will do. I need a little bit right there. Like that. Better. Okay. Now I'm done. All right. I think that's it. One more in the can. Getting closer to Christmas. I will see you guys later. Bye.